Hey guys, it's Tape the Grape, and well, the last few days have been pretty productive, I would say. I don't know if you can see in the background. I'll give you a better view of it in a second, but I've been pretty busy with yard work, and I'll show you the specifics on it now. So as you may be able to see around my fire pit, I've got a whole bunch of, branches and leaves, of course. Of course, leaves are on branches, you know what I mean? My main pile there and bigger pieces here, but I'll show you where I trimmed them at. Now over here by my swimming pool, this has always been, I'm sure you've seen in plenty of my videos, it's been always really heavily overgrown and everything. Of course you can see all the tops have been cut and it's very thinned out now. You could barely, used to be able to walk on this side. At one point, years and years ago, my parents kept this up. As they've gotten older, they haven't, but I recently did it. I started a few days ago, it took me a few days. But oh yeah, very thinned out. And there's a neighbor's garage, of course, and there's our shed. The shed was always super overgrown. Sorry if it's super shaky. But oh yeah, like I said, we could just walk around here. Almost makes me wish I had somewhere, or I had something to utilize the space for, because it used to be all the way here, and the bushes used to be all the way to here. You know what I'm trying to say, I'm sure. I just keep stuttering. But because of this, obviously, we'll have less shade for the pool, because it used to grow over there. Our main concern was the wires up here. Mine and the neighbors, of course, next door. He actually helped me with the taller portions earlier today, but, you know, we were afraid the wires were going to get messed up by the plants, and they were already touching them real bad. But again, trimmed it up, and now it's not a problem. And as for underneath, like the bed of the tree line, there was a bunch of garbage there that no one had ever picked up in years, like plastic bags. There's still a few pieces here and there. The neighbor never touches his side, so. But anyway, on my side, I got all the garbage out. You can see I've raked out all the dead sticks and all that. A lot of these bushes are already dead anyway, but clean that up. Still a work in progress. Sorry for the sunlight and your eyeballs on the screen, or the little glare, I should say, but yeah. But all in all, it's a very different view than what it was, and I've got a lot of burning to do. As you can see, maybe up close, I'd be able to see better. Sally's trying to dig in there and find something. There's nothing in there, though. She thinks there is. Those are pretty dried out, most of them at the bottom. These are what we cut off today, the upper thick portions that were touching the wire. Those still got to dry out. I'm actually going to have a fire later. Probably wilt them a little bit and dry them out quicker, but this, we're probably going to use the leaves for the compost and sticks for burning, of course. But oh yeah. And in the backyard where I usually park my car anymore, this tree here, it had branches that were drooping down almost where I'd hit my face on them, and when I got in and out of my car, well, I trimmed those up, of course, and that's some of those dried out portions too. That's the same story for the tree in the front yard as well. And one last little thing, I don't think I ever mentioned before, this thing right here. It's a thing we just recently bought and then put it in concrete. It's obviously to hang up clothes. We used to have one right there, reached out all the way here and a pole in the ground, but I broke it when I was little because I was swinging around it. But this is what we're going to dry our clothes on now in the summer, because to conserve energy. We got a working dryer, but you know, to save energy, of course. And of course, we filled it with Quickcrete, so it's not going anywhere, that's for sure.